Hey, long day, but I needed to once again give you another update. We've been pushing hard and we got them to let the mother and father see baby Cyrus, Marissa and Levi. And they got in there, which is actually amazing because this is a weekend and this is CPS and they typically don't do that. So we know that all the calls and being at the hospital and all the things that are going on are working. So they got a visit, but when they got in there and they got to see baby Cyrus, exactly what makes sense, right? They took him away from his mother. She has been his source of food, like nature made it that way. He's had trouble eating solid foods. And so breastfeeding has been his way of being fed. He doesn't take a bottle very well. And so when they get in to see him, he is not looking very good. He is not. And it is extremely concerning to his mother and his father and his family. He hasn't, eaten and he hasn't gone to the bathroom. He hasn't pooped. And since he's been in there, and they are very concerned for baby Cyrus's health. And the hospital has literally ripped the two individuals, his mother and father, who've been taking care of him so well, away from him, and somehow think that they're going to take care of him better. And he needs to be with his mother, full time under their custody. His mother needs to be feeding him the way that they've been doing it since he was born. And one thing that Representative Judy Boyle brought up today in the press conference. By the way, if you haven't seen that, you should go watch that. I'll try to link it here as well. But she said that any mother, first-time mother, and I know this, and all you mothers out there know, and fathers that hopefully are involved, know that a first-time mother that breastfeeds is extremely difficult. It's difficult all the time, but extremely difficult for a first-time mother. And for a mother to do that shows that they love their child and that they want the best for their child because they're willing to sacrifice and go through all of that. Well, Marissa, the mother, has been doing that, and she is a wonderful mother. She is a beautiful person, and she loves and has taken care of that. This family is such a beautiful family. The Chavoya family is a family that truly can be used as an example for the rest of the world of how family should be. And the fact that they somehow are accusing this family of not taking care of their child is absolutely a terrible misjudgment, if and that's saying it a nice way. So we must get this little baby back to his mother and get him to where he is safe and eating and doing the things that cannot be done in a hospital unless the mother's there. That that Marissa needs to be with her child all the time. That child needs to be in the custody of their parents. That's the way it is. The state does not own that little baby or any other baby. And so this idea that somehow just letting the mother come and visit the baby for 2 hours is being benevolent. That is not the case. That is not benevolence. That is control. This baby needs to be returned immediately to her mother and father, or his mother and father. Now, there have been people that have wanted to come and support, and I am asking you to do that all over the country. This is something that is very serious and it is escalating. And this little baby possibly could lose its life because of the decisions of people who don't even care about that baby, that just want to exercise authority. Anyway, I again encourage you to go to the press conference and watch what was said there, because this is an atrocity. The details were given in that press conference, and details that are indisputable about this case. And we need you to come. We are doing something that is bringing a ton of pressure to them, and one of the reasons why we believe that they're starting to loosen up and let the parents, visit him. We are going to the doctor who issued this order to CPS. We've been at his house all day today. Well, most of the day. We're going to be there between 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. We're also have been at the officer's house who ripped this baby away from his loving mother. And some of the things that he said are just disgusting. And like, just give me the baby and go back to your life. That's what he said to her when he took the baby. And his name is Steve Hansen, and he lives in Nampa. And so we are also staying at his house between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day until Cyrus gets home. The doctor's name was Aaron Dykstra. I said it wrong earlier, so I'm now needing to say it right. Dykstra, and he's in Middleton. His address is 1084 Loretta Way. 1084 Loretta Way in Middleton, Idaho. And the officer's house, his name is Steve Hansen, is 6091 East Path Drive in Nampa. And then, of course, we are going to have a presence between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. at Boise Saint Luke's Hospital. So they know that we're there. And then we also are going to have a press conference. Well, the family's calling. This is nothing that, I'm doing. This is the family. And just keep this straight. The family's not the one asking us to go. They're so grateful for our support. I don't believe they're against it, but we are organizing these things and putting this pressure on for the family, which I know very well and love very well, and know that this needs to happen in order to get Cyrus home. So the family is calling a press conference at 5 o'clock tomorrow at Boise Saint Luke's, and they have some details that you really need to be aware of, and that you are going to want to know, but mostly you just need to come out and show your support, and also show that hospital, show this system that is broken, that is destroying lives, that have taken a little baby away. Show them that this is not something that is acceptable. We should have hundreds, if not thousands, of people at this press conference tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Boise Saint Luke's. People have asked me from all over the country if they should come. The answer is yes. People are coming from all over the state, up north, out east, all over. I've talked to, and yes, you should come. This is a situation that is serious enough that you should come. I will say this. The family truly needs you to support them. They truly need you to support them. And I know that if the people will respond, as they have been, that we will be able to resolve this issue. How do I know that? I have seen this many, many times before. This works if people respond, and we will continue to escalate this as far as we need to. We will do whatever it takes in order to get this baby home. And it's going to happen fairly quickly, because baby Cyrus is losing more weight and becoming more sickly because the hospital will not let his mother feed him and let his family take care of him. And they know that. They've been doing this for a long time. And they've kept him healthy. Yeah, he's a little guy. They've kept him healthy and happy. I've seen him many times. He's a little guy, but I had a daughter that was born 6 pounds, 14 ounces. And when she was 2 years old, she was wearing 10-month-old clothes. And she was healthy. She's a feisty, healthy little thing. I know that this happens. And in that scenario with my daughter, under these conditions, they would justify taking my daughter. And my daughter was never unhealthy. But what they're doing to him now and taking him away from his mother where he can't breastfeed. Now that's abuse, and we will not tolerate that. We will not tolerate. Yeah, we'll go through the processes we have to. We'll do we'll do whatever we have to do right now to unite, to put pressure on them, but we will continue to escalate this until that baby is with his mother where he should be and rightfully should be. So, anyway, thank you for your support. Continue to do it. I'm going to give these addresses one more time. And also, I wanted to mention something very important, and I almost forgot. One of the reasons why I did this whole video is tomorrow at noon, they're also going to the doctor's place of work, which is at 100 West Cottonwood Court in Eagle. 100 West Cottonwood Court in Eagle. And they're going to go from 1 o'clock to probably noon, 12 o'clock. Boy, 12 o'clock to probably 1:30. And then you can go back to the hospital or go to one of these other places. So thank you very much. That is 100 West Cottonwood Court. That's the place of work for Aaron Dykstra. And that's in Eagle, Idaho. And then the other places are at Steve Hansen's house, 6091 East Path Drive in Nampa, Idaho. That's Aaron Dykstra's home also at 1084 Loretta Way in Middleton. And then, of course, Boise St. Luke's. These are the places that we're going to maintain a presence between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. So thank you, my friends. This is important.